Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Thank you for coming in. I'm really excited to give you this presentation. Firstly, any questions you may have, just stop me at any point during the presentation and I'll be happy to answer. If you think it can wait to the end, then yeah, that's fine too. All right, first and foremost, let's have a look at your complete market analysis and property appraisal, which I have sent you, but I have brought in more copies in case you didn't bring yours. I believe your property is and will be able to achieve 735,000 to 770,000. As explained in the report, this is based on the recently sold properties in your area. Let's now look at the complete market analysis. I've chosen the 3 most relevant out of the 6 we gave you, so please follow along the CMA form you have whilst I run through this. So let's look at property number 1. This is 12 Gloucester Street, about a block from your property, and it's still in Condup. So yeah, it's in the same suburb. It's a 3x1. It's 423 square meters. It has a lockable garage, fairly new designed kitchen, laundry, and that's all the things that buyers are looking for at the moment. This sold for $795. Just keep in mind it is on a bigger block, and hence why it's higher than what I appraised your property. Property 2, 34 Ingle Road. It's in the neighbouring suburb. However, the prices have been very similar in the current market. It's also a 3x1. It's only on a 350 square metre block. It's a lockable garage, new design throughout, and it's sold for $750. A smaller block, but it's also a newer house, and it was just worth putting in there for comparison. And property 3, last but not least, is 26 Hillary Street, Condup. The house 3 doors down from you guys that I sold about 2 months ago. It was a 3x1, 385 square meters, lockable garage, slightly renovated, and this sold for $735. It was a really neat little property. It's highly comparable to your home considering where it is. But I do think that your house that do contain those newer renovations will fetch more given the market stays where it is. Look, and having a good grasp on the market is really important when it comes to listing your property. Listing the property too high and it will likely result in little to no interest. List it too low and we could miss out on maximising your return. So let's look at the different types of listings. First, we have the auction route. This will include marketing the property for around 4 to 6 weeks, home opens and private viewings, with a set date sale at the end of the marketing campaign. The auction system is a great way to build excitement around the property, and it often brings in more than just the ones that are there to bid and buy. It can be a real event. You set your reserve with the auctioneer prior. If the bid goes over the reserve, it will sell. If not, you have the opportunity to negotiate with the highest active bidder after the auction closes. We then have a sale by tender. This is more like an expression of interest and the best offer gets the property. Another way to look at it is like a silent auction. Market the same way as we would with anything else. However, it is best offer by X date. When an inquiry comes in, we will tell them the price range or offers from X amount, and it goes from there. Often it is first offer from the buyers as their best offer. So there can be negotiation, but you're often getting their best foot forward. So you know what they offer is kind of it. But there's room for negotiation if need be. Finally, we have this sale via private treaty. Again, the property is marketed the same we would for any other form of selling. However, offers come in and we negotiate the price. Home opens is where I would meet most, if not all, genuine buyers, building my relationship with them to get you the best price. I recommend the sale via private treaty. It really is a seller's market at the moment. And the amount of interest on recent properties selling via this method has proven more beneficial than the other 2 that I just mentioned. Let's discuss the critically important factor of marketing the property. For me to bring you the absolute maximum, we need to get this marketing campaign correct, and this is how I think we will do it. Since there's no one living at the property, I would like to stage the property with furniture. We have seen this strategy work well recently, and I think it will be a worthy exercise. Secondly, we get our professional photographer in at the right time of day. This is usually around dusk. To stage and take the photos. It's just the perfect lighting, and considering where your property is, it faces north, it's going to look great. Once the advert has been created, that's physically and online versions, I will disperse these to my team and to my contacts that I believe would have interest in this property. The next day, the listing will be live on real estate portals such as realestate.com, Domain. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And then on Tuesday the 1st, and then the first home open will be Saturday the 5th. This gives it a few days for people to see it. There's lots of people actively looking. I know lots of people are out there on these portals. It's a good, give it 4 or 5 days. It'll be a good way to get people to see it and get people to the home opens. A second home open will then be on Sunday the 6th. We have seen offers come in after the first 2 home opens recently. However, the third is needed. We may look at a mid-week or afternoon one. Otherwise, every Saturday and Sunday until it's sold or until our agreement runs out. And we can also do private viewings if requested. We've had a couple, but most of the time it's just through the week, through the home opens. And it's been really, really good lately. I will also be uploading to my social media account to try and get as many people to view the property as possible. I've got a bit of a following, which is good, and I have had inquiries from there before. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Prior to the photos, I do suggest tidying up the garden. Do fix that leaky tap in the laundry if you can. And just give the house a nice big clean in general. We really want it to pop. Look, now we'll talk about the different types of listings. There are multiple types of listings, such as open listings where you sell it yourself, but obviously you've come to me. Exclusive agency listings where the seller can still look for a buyer and if successful does not owe the agency a commission. However, I would like to focus on myself and my team being the exclusive seller. This will allow me to focus holistically on your property without having to worry about the sale going elsewhere. My promise to you is to deliver the absolute best service possible and to make this experience for you a positive one. I know the suburb of Conduct really well, selling in the area now for about 8 years, and I can assure you the best result possible is achieved when you put all your confidence in me to deliver. Look, thank you. Now that I've put together a bit of a quote on the marketing and our strategy, what the cost could be, plus fees on the completion of sale. So if you'd like to look through that, any questions.